I know, here he is. He would have come out right behind Dom, putting his gun to his back. That's where he should be. Let's get started. Hey everybody, Robert from Black Belt Gaming. Welcome back to Gears of War Scattered. We are trying to get through this door, but we can't until the guys on map 2 open up this door. So we need to concentrate on kind of digging in and sitting tight over here and then getting these guys to free us up. So what's Marcus going to do this first turn? He's going to go through the heal step. Still don't have any good guard cards for him. And let's see. Well, we can discard a card, and then we get to draw some random weapon cards, and who knows what we'll find in there. Why don't we do that? Well, we discarded a card, and now this is the random weapons here. What is it now? Let me make sure I got this right. This says discard and draw 2, keep 1 with 2 ammo and discard the other. Let's draw this one and see what we got. A Scorcher and a Boom Shield. Well, the Boom Shield gives you 2 to your defenses, but you can only use a pistol. I don't really like that. Scorcher, ignore all defense dice. That's pretty nice if you roll an Omen, but you got to attack them up close with this one. I may go with the Scorcher. These are my weapons here. I think I'm going to keep the Lancer and the Boom Shot. I may drop the pistol. Question is, could I drop the Bolo Grenade? I don't know. I wonder if I could, but I'm thinking about replacing it with a Scorcher. Yeah, I don't think we can discard the grenade, so that has to stay from what I'm reading. So Boom Shield is going to go into the deck again, or the discard. Scorcher, I guess we'll keep. And I guess we'll lose the pistol. Scorcher should get 2 ammo on it. That gives us a range 1 weapon, a range 2 weapon, and a range 3 weapon. Well, we have 4 cards left. Why don't we use Ambush? That will take Marcus down to 3. Move 1 locust figure up to 2 areas toward you. Let's draw this guy off of Dom. 1, 2. No, the opening is here. 1, 2, and he's in that hallway. That's where the open space is. So, question is, do we have line of sight on that corner? And I think from our cover spot, we do. So we could shoot from our cover spot, and that's what we're going to do here. The attack, we attack this figure. You may treat this attack as an overkill without spending an ammo token. So let's do that. The Lancer would get 4 dice on an overkill, and 1 defense die for the Locust. Let's see how we did. Doggone it. He dodged that. So no damage to the Locust. Drone activation. Move each drone 2 areas toward the nearest cog figure. Each drone then attacks a cog figure within 2 range. Well, how far away would he be? 1, 2, 1, 2. So he can move toward either one of us equally. So I guess we could choose. you know, Dom has more cards in his hand, we'll choose him. So this guy ducks back around the corner, comes out 1, 2. Is that right? 2 spaces? That puts him in Dom's area. Well, that is how it's looking. I don't have any guard cards from either one of the cogs on this map. So this is how it's happening. Defense dice are not going to count because he is in... his cover won't count because the guy's in his area. So 3 attack dice. Dom only gets 1 defense die unless we play a card. And I think we will play a card for Dom. We're going to dodge with this assault card. So that will add at least 2 more defense dice. So kind of 3 attack, 3 defense. This didn't work out well for Dom. He's hit for 1, 2, and I think we have an omen. An omen would be what for the drone? Heal that figure, so he gets up to full health. All right, so we'll put that back in the box. 1, 2, 3 damage. Dom's going to have to discard 3 cards and go down to 1. All right, we're discarding 3. That hurt. Well, it is Dominic's turn now. We'll go through the heal step. He has 3 cards in his hand. Let's see. We have to play one of these, so let's play Sit Tight. Choose a cog figure in your area and draw 2 order cards. 1, 2. Move 1 locust figure 1 area toward you. Let's just move the boomer here 1 step. There's no divider there, so he actually has line of sight on us. Let's move the ticker 1 step. Maybe that'll be better. And then we skip your locust activation for this turn, so we can't guard or do anything like that. We skip the activation. So that's what we played. Leaves us with 4 cards in our hand, and Dom and Marcus are done. Well, Cole and Baird are on an empty map. And we'll go through the heal step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards in his hand. Well, let's discard a card to pick up this ammo. We'll put it on the Lancer, giving Cole 4 tokens on his Lancer. And then let's use forced entry to move up to 3 areas. So let's get him off this spot here. 1, 2, 3, and in cover. So we're trying to get over to that door as fast as we can. Locust activation is drones, but we don't have any, so we draw a new AI. This one says, place an emergence hole in your area. Spawn 1 locust A. Actually, that is if there's no emergence hole. We do have one. It's right in Cole's area. So spawn 1 locust B, and then the locust attacks you. That's a ticker. So let's think about this. A ticker is crawling up out of that emergence hole. You can just barely see it right there. Cole is in cover, but that won't matter with this thing in his space. So it crawls out. This is during the locust activation. So I think when it says it spawns and then it attacks, we could do a guard action there if we want to. So my choices basically are try to guard. I have to spend a card to do that. I could kill possibly the ticker, but then when it blows up, I have to lose a second card. So I'm going to go down to 2. Or I could attempt to dodge this attack. and maybe just spend one card. However, if I get damaged, I'm going to be losing more. So it's kind of a gamble here if we go the defense route. So if I play this as a reaction, giving myself +2 defense dice, I might have a chance to avoid all the damage. And then the ticker will explode. So let's try that. We're going to go 3 defense dice against 3 attack dice. Results are in, and I think we dodged. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the defense and 4 on the attack. I think thanks to our card, Cole was able to dodge out of the way, and then the ticker blows up. It's Baird's turn. 3 cards in his hand. We'll go through the heel step. A lot of guard cards for Baird. Let's have Baird play forced entry, mainly for the movement. Move up to 3 areas. So let's have him come out of here, move 1, 2, 3. He would scoot into cover there. Sorry about that. Went off camera. He moved 1, 2, 3. And there he is. He scooted into cover. We need to round that corner and head to the door. So how many spaces away from there? 1, 2, 3, about 4 spaces away from the door. It's a little risky. It gets us down low, but I think Cole is going to play the reaction to follow. That actually takes him down to just 2 cards in his hand. But this will allow him to follow Baird and end up in the same area. So hopefully with the guard cards, hopefully they'll be able to handle things in the locust activation step. Well, what is this called? It's just a general group card. I don't know if it has a name. If one or more locusts, there's no locust on the map, so we go to the otherwise. Spawn a locust B, that's a ticker, at the map exit, and then it moves 1 space toward us. So here comes one of the tickers. All right, we are back over to map 1, and no way out yet. That door, as far as we know, is locked. We start with Marcus, drawing 2 cards in the heel step. Well, Roadie Run is kind of what I wish the other team had to get to that door faster, but this is a great movement card. You play it and you can move 5 areas. So I'm going to have Marcus play that and get up there with Dom. He's going to move out and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and shift into cover there. And yeah, he ran right by Dom and the drone and didn't do anything, but at least he's up there with him. The card I hate. It says discard 1 ammo token from one of your weapon cards. I don't know, I guess it would be the assault rifle. Then remove all dropped weapon markers from the map and then draw a new AI card. Well, this brings me to an important point. Ammo. The way I'm doing the house rule of dropping ammunition. An ammo token, is it categorized as a weapon marker? One of our viewers made a very good point and said it isn't, so the ammo tokens wouldn't disappear. But this is sort of a house rule, and I'm not sure how it fits into the main rules of the game. So needing to make a ruling for myself here, pick up a dropped weapon marker in his area. And you see, if you pick up a weapon marker for a weapon you already have, then you get ammo for it. And that's why I'm sort of categorizing the ammo tokens as weapon markers, because they really don't fit in anywhere else. It's not exactly an equipment area. That requires an equipment icon. So I'm sort of thinking that I think the ammo disappears. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. So I know I'm just making it harder for myself, but the house rule was in some ways making it a little easier, so maybe this kind of balances out. That's why I just hate this card. Anyway, we have to draw a new AI card. I need to shuffle. So that card makes you spend an ammo token, which are precious, and then it takes away your means of reloading your gun. Just nasty. Plus another AI card. And we have tickers on this one. A cog figure. If a cog figure is within one movement, Dom is. Then move into his area and attack. Resolve the ticker's triggered ability regardless of the roll. So here he comes. Right into Dom's area unless we can guard. Dom's got a guard card. We could shoot that ticker before it moves into our space. Why don't we try that? So before the ticker gets to Dom, he's going to shoot at it. I'm guessing, let's go with his shotgun. That's going to be 2 dice against a ticker's 1 defense die. So we're not going to use an ammo token. We're going to roll it just like this. 2 dice, 1 defense. Tickers are 1 defense. That's right. And that's enough. He avoided 1, but we hit him for 1, and that's enough to make him explode. So we stopped him. Whew. All right, we're over to Dom now. Dom goes through the heal step. Getting 2 cards. Lots of good defense cards here for reactions. Let's see what we want to do. Dom is going to play advance. He's going to make 1 attack, and then he has an option to move 3 areas afterwards. So, drone, right in my face. I think we're going to go shotgun. And I'm going to risk it. I think we're going to go shotgun. Do I want to go overkill? Maybe I don't have to. He doesn't have that many defense dice. Really need to kill this guy, though. Let's go shotgun regular attack against the drone's 1 defense. So 2 attack dice. We're not spending the token. Well, we wounded him. We hit him for a single point. So let's put this wounded marker under him. I think he was wounded before. And we can now move up to 3 areas if we want to. I'm going to have Dom move up into cover here at the end of the hall. Fortunately, with that cover space, we're still considered not in line of sight of that boomer. As long as we stay in that cover space, we're okay. All right, let's go to the locust activation for Dom. That's the wrong card. Oh my gosh, I shuffled this in and it was right near the top. Discard an ammo token. Well, it's going to have to be my pistol. Remove all dropped weapon markers. We already did that. Draw a new AI card. What a stinker to come up so soon. Oh, reinforcements. Spawn an A, B, and a C right at the map exit. Oh boy, they're loading. They're crowding this area here. The drone is going to scoot into cover immediately as he comes in, and then a ticker comes in there too. So 2 boomers, a ticker, and a drone are all at the map exit. Then each locust A moves 2 areas toward the nearest cog figure. Well, he's right in our area. He's going to scoot into cover. So he goes right back there. He only had to move 1 area to do that, because there's not a border on that end space. Locust B moves 1 area toward the nearest cog figure. So he moves into our area, loses his cover. The wounded moves into Marcus's area and has no cover. The boomers don't move. Yeah, that's looking mighty nasty down there. 2 boomers, a ticker, a drone, another drone. Open the doors, guys. Open the door. All right. Baird and Cole. Cole will go first. He only had 2 cards. Let's heal up. Get him to 4. All right, this might help. This is dig in. Move 1 area. We're going to move Cole here into cover. Each cog figure in cover may draw an order card. That's very helpful. A card goes to Marcus. He's in cover. 1 for Dom, because he's in cover over there. 1 for Baird. He's in cover. And 1 for Cole. What else? Each cog figure gains +1 defense during the next locust resolution step. Well, let's see what the next locust card is. And it's a boomer. We don't have any boomers on this map. Spawn 1 boomer at the nearest emergence hole. That's going to be right in front of Cole. So another boomer comes right out exactly in his area. He has basically no cover against this guy. But that's all that activated. So we go over to Baird next. Baird goes through the heal step and gets a full hand of 6 cards. All right, I don't think I've played this one yet this way. Baird is going to try to lay down some covering fire to protect Cole, who basically has no defense dice to help him against that boomer, should it be activated. So he's going to perform 1 attack, and he's going to attack the boomer. And then during the locust activation, Augustus Cole is considered bleeding out by the AI, so he'll be ignored. So the boomer's going to try to focus on Dom, who actually has full cover against the boomer, at least from where he's standing now. Well, unlike Cole, Baird doesn't have that many tokens of ammunition. He's got 1 left on his hammer burst and 1 on his assault rifle. I think we're going to use the assault rifle token because we can still use the chainsaw on there. His pistol is out of ammunition, but can still fire. That's the pistol's special ability. So let's spin this one off the Lancer. And we'll make a 4 dice attack against a boomer. And remember, note to self, boomers get 2 defense dice. So this is our cover fire. 2 are blocked and 2 get through. So 2 does not equal 3, so the boomer is wounded. Let's put a wounded token under this guy. So not quite enough. Locust activation for Baird is drones. If there are no drones, draw a new AI. So we need another one. No drones, draw a new AI. Uh-oh. If within one area of a cog figure. Yes, Baird is within one, because Augustus will be ignored. Attack him. So that's what the boomer's going to do. He's going to shoot. Baird is going to guard with a forced entry card. So as the boomer activates to attack, Baird will play a reaction. And he's going to shoot with his hammer burst. His hammer burst, we're not going to spend the token. We're going to do 2 attack dice against Boomer's 2 defense. And that's 2 damage to the Boomer, nothing on his defense dice. 2 is enough to drop him to 0, thankfully. If we had done 1, he just would have soaked it and remained standing. So does he drop anything? Yes, he does. He drops a boom shot. Well, that's about it for today, George. I know you wanted to see somebody bleeding out and crawling around, but not yet. Everybody's still on their feet so far, getting closer to those doors, so I think my team's going to win. Let's stay at it, and hopefully you'll join us next time.